Hey, what's going on? So I will be going through some mobile PDF generation today. This is for the AmpLink proposal generation. Um, Previously, we had all PDF generation on the server. We're doing it via Cloud Functions, but that ended up being way too slow. Having to wait for the call to the server and to come back, and low internet instances or slow internet instance, it was taking 10, 20 plus seconds, and that's not what we want. So we are moving all the PDFs generation locally to both mobile and web. The mobile solution is unique from web. Um, Unfortunately, had to be that way. And yeah, what I'm doing now is I had a contractor that was doing a bunch of work on this. A couple of contractors that were working on this, just two, I guess. Um, and it's working, but it's just not in a maintainable state. And not necessarily, it's not the worstly formatted code, but it uses class-based components like the Java kind. Um, and I can't expect contractors to. Oh, Rocco just like loves to put his head right on my feet. So I had to move him over. I can't expect contractors to come in. I don't want to expect, but I can't expect JavaScript people to come in and work with this kind of stuff. I had to onboard them, maintain it. I'd have to keep track of it. And whereas if we just do everything like we do elsewhere, then we'll be fine. So in this video, I'll continue. I already started previously, but I'll continue going from this to non-class based stuff. So right now we have a PDF generator, which uses pdf-lib document, pdf document.create to create a document. We're setting some metadata. We're adding a page to it. So we have like one page here. If I were to do this, I think what's going to happen, and you can't see much, but that's okay. I just want to show the basics. None of the actual information on the screen is important, but you'll see we have two pages now. The second one doesn't have a header and footer because I didn't explicitly add it to that. So yeah. So I'll get rid of this. So add header and footer is good. That is two things you saw here and here. By the way, you're going to see me going back a lot. That's because this PDF generator, this PDF logic needs like a fresh instance to regenerate, fresh screen, whatever it is. And I could probably fix it, but I'm not focusing on that at the moment. So yeah, I did the add page. The add page previously had that add header and footer. I now separated them. It looks like I'll be calling them together, but still good to have it separate. Now we're in add details. That's what I was working on just now before I create the video. All right, so I have add details. Previously, there was a bunch of local state, and we were using that local state for things. In this case, we were using as height. It looks like this dot current line was set locally when creating a line, and it's just not good. Not good at all, to be honest. Not good at all. Add footer and header. Because how are we going to keep track of that? We would need something. Bring this down here. That way a little bit better. PDF page, data, start, Y. I mean, that's all. That's unfortunately, the only thing I can see here. And we will focus. We can refactor as much as we want afterwards, but we just got to get it to work. Current line. Where was current line generated? Equals new line. This was returning back a line. Return header height minus paragraph spacing. So this was the add header and footer, which we are definitely not using now. Never have to go to an add page. But this is returning the page. Add line is not what we want. This is where we're at. New line, add header and footer. It's just always going to be header height minus paragraph spacing. I mean, that's where the first line is going to, that's where the first thing is going to start. So add details. Add details. That's going to give that. I mean, okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. Oops, did I close that? I definitely did. Proposal data. All right, so let's save this and see how we do. So that's good. So now we need the other two parts. Not the other two parts, a bunch of parts actually. This dot add line. So we want to add a line with line spacing. Page dot draw. Add line. Okay, so I'm going to create an add line function and see, maybe we can, oops, dot simplify it, dot simplify, that's funny. Maybe we can simplify this. So let's see, type props. Let's see, page. PDF page, data. I'm just going to keep it as is for now. Additional space as number. Starting paragraph, Boolean. Starting Y coordinate as a number. And then we're going to do starting y coordinate. Starting is paragraphs. Let's actually bring this up here, sorry. Is paragraph is false. Oh. Starting y coordinate. PDF page. Return this dot add page, break page, and move to the next line if text reaches the bottom. We need to do we need a new document. We need the doc. Which is what we need. We need this thing. PDF doc. PDF document. Okay. Just thinking about how I can refactor this in the future. PDF doc. And then PDF document. PDF document. Add page. PDF. PDF doc. Add header, footer. PDF page and data. Right. Damn, I guess we need that too. All right. So what we need to return back here is add the line to the PDF document, returns the next starting y coordinate for the things that come after the new line. I still think we return next. No, we don't return next line. Because we're going to need to do something because add page. Don't think it's going to be true. So add line. Going to turn back next line. Return header height plus header or paragraph spacing right. Yeah. So like I said, not great to look at the moment, but it is pushing us along. But it's just all we need is the next line. So then what we're going to do here add details. We're going to add that line there, so that's good. Cost companies equals data.contractor data.job. Job is definitely the user company, not the user company, the customer. Okay. So I'm gonna get down here is const add company equals what do we pass it for this? Just the company? And let me get this. Company info, index, number. Oh, so this is a ton. Man, this is going to take forever. So we need width. Um, all right, so we have company name here and after, so that's all good. Need centered string. Font dot width of text at size. Without font. Oh, how do we do this? It's like we're gonna need the font though. Hmm. Load font. Yeah, then we have to get in here, fetch asset. Oh, man. Man, I do not want to do this stuff. Yeah, this ain't gonna. Damn. How do we access these fonts though? Hmm. How do I create a new PDF font? I would love to. One second. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna have to do the fonts now, or just not worry about centering them. Yeah, let's just do that. Centered string without font. Text with. Max width divided by 2, maybe. Font size is 13. Current page, so we need page here. Okay. Oh, no, we can do this. Starting y coordinate. I mean, I can see why class makes sense. This is bad. That's exactly what this is. This is bad. What is this for? This is for each of them. So that means that this would be for company, and I don't need this. No, sir. No, thank you. Sorry, buddy. Add details. Companies, that would be add company. We would be doing this down here. And I'll comment that out for right now. Then I'll do company stuff for each. Company index. Return. Add company. All of the things. And we'll see what this generates. Nice. So we were supposed to add a line before this. Add line, next line. Let's see this. Next line is 95. I want to see this. $75. So it goes 20. It goes down 20. But let's see. So we got details. This is proposal date, by and between. Starting y coordinate should not be that. I mean, I guess it would be. Starting y coordinate plus spacing. Oh, so there's, okay. So now this the y coordinate is jacked up. Or the x coordinates for these. What were these values before? I mean, it was this. Center string without x plus. Would this do anything? Okay, so yes, kind of. So what I need to do is get into company settings. PA. Save that. Now if I go back to job, let's see. I would doubt that it's updating the user company correctly. Okay, so these values need to be provided. So this is just not in the right spot. Minus 40. Let's just play around with this, I guess. Minus 400. Okay, so that's going to be the whole section, which is not what we want. It's all start X. Why is it all start X? One, two, three, four. Start X is what? Like it's all gonna be 0. Okay, so 1 starts at 0. X position 1. X position 3. X position 2. Let's see here. X position 1, X position 3. Okay, so that, I mean, that's how they got it. That's the heights. The height's fine. It's just the position. So add company here. The width. X position. Max width is going to be the width divided by 2. Max width is going to be that. So yeah, y x plus we got the centered string. What if we do 200? I feel like we can just hard code this. Okay, not 200. What about 100? But then the and button, the and text needs to be higher. So how does this work? Start of all of these x's. So start x is going to be 148.82 or some value like that. So what if I do, like, what if I just hide this stuff? So there's the and. What? Wow, this is so confusing. So the first x position. All right, so let's just try and get this going. Max width is going to be width divided by 2. But I need everything on like the same height. Like this has also got to be x position. What if I take this out? Okay, so it is working correctly. M. Ruiz. Oh, they are separate. Okay. Sorry, I was so confused for a second. Okay, so the address. Add company. Address 1 is going to be fake. It's going to say 123 West Street, Suite 200, Philadelphia, PA 19106. Okay. So this stuff needs to be on. Let me make sure I'm not signed in here. Yeah, I figured I was signed into the wrong account. Okay, so here is this. This is how it's supposed to. This is how it's supposed to look. So we will continue working again for sure. We got a long ways to go. I mean, I hate it, but I do wonder. I mean, yeah, we can't. I can't reliably have people make changes on this looking like that. Just can't. But we have something to go off of now. So this should not look not it should break off at 1234 West Street. Yeah, there's a ton of work here, unfortunately. So with max width, I wonder why that's. I wonder why it's not updated. So that's company name. That's why, don't we? Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out the spacing here. I mean, it's just all different, which is not great. There's so much to be done too. Wow. Boo. Exposition, exposition. 1. At the same spot. Register the font kit. It just looks different from how we have it. Man. Alright, so what am I going to need to do the font stuff? Because it seems like that calculation is what does a lot of the things for me. Maybe this is a place where context works. I mean, it's not. I mean, we're not using any fun and stuff like UI stuff, so I don't know if that even is the case. So doing this, we got load font, just embedding the font. Oh, okay. Standard fonts is maybe what we're looking for. Equals await this PDF doc dot embed font standard Helvetica bold Helvetica. Oh, that's so nice. No way. Wow. So we need to pass the fonts down here. Normal font, bold font. Oh, if this works, it's going to be great. Undefined is not an object. Font So that needs to be an await. Are we awaiting? We are. No. Width of text at size. So that means that in here, bold font PDF, bold PDF font. Okay. Swag. Bold PDF font is not defined. What are you talking about? Oh, it's not defined here. Okay. So now that's not it. Well, I don't want max width. I want max width. Come on. Oh, let's go. Let's go. So now, if how was this? Oops. So bold, normal, and then all normals. Okay. Normal. Exposition 2, 3, and 4. Font. Normal PDF font. Sweet. That's because inside of here, we are only doing one. Nice. All right, so something is missing. Somewhere in here. How is the line look on here? So there's no line. Okay. This is true. It's a paragraph. Is paragraph. So lines. Okay. Sorry. I mean, that's cutting it down quick, like a lot, though. So we don't need page width. But we're here. We got X position 3, 4, and height, this dot current line. So the height is fine. It's just excuse me. I don't get why they're in a bad spot. You see it like shapeshift on me? Like, it looks like this is right. It's just this one is not right. And I mean, start X is going to be is max width divided by 2 really what we want? Max width X position 2. All right, so let's get this and focused, right, I guess. Because that's not in the right position. Okay. Company name. Okay. Let me go back to here. Glad I kept it. This needs to be reduced though. Like the width of this needs to be it's at most 60% of the max width. Let's see how this goes. Oh, come on, Matt. What are you doing? I mean, I think this is good, but we really want it here. Okay, so let's do 0.6. I mean, yeah, but it's not centered, you know? So X position 1 can't be that. So max width, which is either that or that, it has to be max width times 60%. What is going on? Start X is 0. X position 1, X position 1. X position. That's funny. All right, we're making progress though. Console.log text width X. Okay, so I'm gonna cancel all of these actually because I'm not ready for this. Okay, so we got those two, which is fine. Let's see, so max width, that's gonna be for this. See, why is max width different? So we got X is 0. Max width is 297. And let me go check this out. I imagine that's why. Okay, text width is much shorter. X position is 13. Let's try this now. Get a little bit more information. We should be able to move forward from this. So X position is 105. Is 105. So X is 0. Max width is 297.64. Text width is 86 point that. This is going to be 211. Close to 211. So it looks like we're just dividing that by 2 and giving us what we need. I don't know. So what's X? X is going to be 0 for this one. So, oh yeah, obviously I can see that down here. So max width minus what we need is max width minus because if we do, we're going to do this minus at 0, but max width is always going to be way bigger than text width. So this is going to return back a positive number, and then it'll yeah, it should fix itself. Or switch. So why is it switching? I know why it's switching. Trying to wonder if we like what values need to change so that they both behave correctly, because this one centers this one centers this one. So let's do this one again, and let's just regroup here. So x is always going to be 0 for this start one. And we need to move over text with, I wonder, max width times 60%. Max width times 60. What does that do? Yeah, why does that go backwards? I'm so confused. Why is text width so big? Max width is 238. Text width is huge. Why is text width so big? Is that just how big it was? It was just how big it was. So now this is smaller, so it is a negative. Font size is 13. Minus 200. Why did that work? What if I do max width here? It's not centered. It's together, but it's not centered. This has a max width of 80. So this is the width that determines that, you know? Like the two lines. This dot width of text at size. Text width divided by 2. This would be max width minus 40 would be 257 divided by 2-ish. Divided by, yeah, 250, wait, 127. So that would move it over 127. That's for the first one. But then the bottom one, it's going to be max width minus 136, 135. It's going to be like 160. So we're up here again. Like if I remove this, this is just going to be added right back. Boom, 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 boom. You want to measure the length of a string so that you know when it will run past the edge of the page. Layout multi-line text. So let me actually do this over here. Alignment, font size. Okay, what I'm going to do is pause this here and pick back up tomorrow morning. Start here. auto wrap the text. Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna push this stuff and I'll create another video tomorrow. Like I said, keep talking. It's gonna take me a long time to finish this stuff. So yeah, thanks.